Welcome back to Arkham Horror 3rd Edition. We're playing Approach of Azathoth. With a couple of characters and Mark Herringbone, I don't know his name, but he's doing terrible. We've got to smarten up and do things better. Alright, 2 actions for each player. Currently, Mark is engaged with this cultist. They've been wrestling and fighting and all carrying on, and he hasn't been able to take him out. So for his first action, going to fight him. He's got a strength of 4. He's going to be rolling 4 dice, and all he needs is 1 hit, just 1 success to take this cultist out. And he gets 1 success. Wow, and just 1 success. But you know what? That's all he needed, because the cultist only has 1 health, and boom, away the robed figure goes. Finally, Mark takes him out. Well, now he's got a second action. And for his second action, he will move, and he's going to move right here with the Occult Ritualist, right in the same street space this guy set up shop. Mark doesn't like it. And because he is a one-man army, after you end your movement in a monster space, or after a monster moves into or spawns in your space, you may become delayed to perform an attack action as an additional action. All right. Mark is going to go ahead and become delayed, and how I'm going to mark that is I will put, do we have a delayed token here of some kind? Not really. I'm going to put a bead on him, I think. Alright, so I'm going to put a bead on Mark. This is now him being delayed. He is now engaged with this character. This one has 1 health. You have to... you get +1 to evade him because he's just busy doing stuff. He's elusive. This monster does not engage. Oh, investigators in its space. So how do you fight it? The incense smells like sweet, sickly summer days. We can still fight it, but you cannot become engaged with them. So, okay, that's fine. But Mark's going to try and take him out. Needs 1 success, rolling 4 dice. So he's just going to stay in that street space. And whatever happens, happens. Come on, Mark! 4 dice. We need 1 success. He has 1 health. Come on, Mark. You need this. And he gets 1 success. Oh, that is so good, because this guy just spitting doom out everywhere. So with 1 success, Mark is able to take this guy out. Takes him out. Goodbye, Occult Ritualist. You are out of here. Mark... Kerrigan is delayed here. Alright, and I think then we're going to be able to use Dogged next time, but my battery's dying, so we're going to take a quick look at that and continue. Alright, so taking a look at Mark's sheet here, Dogged. At the start of your turn, if you are delayed, you may focus 1 skill of your choice or recover 1 sanity. Well, he's got 1 sanity loss. And Steadfast, you may perform the attack action any number of times. So we're going to be able to use Dogged next time, which means he can focus an ability or recover a sanity. So that's actually good for him. And he can take the sanity off of Sophie's portrait if he wants. Alright, that was our 2 actions for Kerrigan. Harrigan did a great job. He actually took out both cultists. Yes, way to go. Up next, we have Agnes, and I gotta figure out what we want to do with her. There's 3 doom up there. Maybe she should start by trying to get rid of some of the doom. I'll have to think about this. Okay, I think the first action we're going to have Agnes do, she's going to try and get rid of that doom. She's going to do a ward action with her lore. Her lore is 4, so she gets to roll 4 dice and see if she can get 1 success, because that's all she needs to get rid of that 1 doom. And she gets 3 successes. So easily removing the doom from here. Gone. So that was her first action, getting that off the board. And for her second action, I think she's going to move, and I think she's going to move to the train station. You can move up to 2 spaces on a move. And the reason she's moving here is because this one you need remnants. She doesn't have one. And here, though, you need influence and or willpower, and she has 2 influence and 3 willpower, so an encounter here might be the thing to do. Alright, well, it's encounter time now. Sorry, I should say it's monster time now, but there are no monsters on the board because Mark wiped them right off the map. He got rid of 2 of them. And I'm pretty sure, I'm just going to read this again. I think you can do an attack action. Oh, he has steadfast, so he can do the attack action as many times as he wants in one turn. So he was able to take out the cultist and then move and take out the other one, becoming delayed. All right, so there's no monster phase because there aren't any monsters. Now we're into the encounter phase, and from what I understand, you can have an encounter even if you're delayed, which I was trying to find an answer to that. And the only thing it says you don't have an encounter if you're engaged with a monster, but Mark is not. So I'm going to zoom out and we're going to start having our encounters. We'll start with Mark. He's in the streets. Alright, so Mark is in the street and there is a deck here. Where did I put it? Oh, here we go. So we have a deck here called The Streets, and we're going to take a look at that. He is in a residential area. The old man waves and invites you to join him on the porch and listen to the afternoon's New England League ball game. You offer a bet. Following the Kingsport Crowns test influence. If you pass, gain $2. Test influence. Oh my god, his influence is, well, 2. So we're going to get out the dice tray. I'm going to change my battery. I'm going to roll that up. Alright, so we're going to roll 2 dice for influence. Let's see if the, what did it say here? Let's see if you gain $2 with the Twins choke at the top of the 7th inning. Alright, 2 dice, and he gets a success. So indeed, he's going to get $2 for that. That's not bad, since Mark was completely out of money, so he's busy betting in the streets, and he ends up collecting a couple dollars. That is excellent stuff. So that was his street encounter. It's going to go to the back of that deck. And Agnes is now sitting at the train station in Northside, so she's going to have an encounter in Northside at the train station. And what do we have here? It says, you pace in front of the ticketing window. The exhausted-looking ticketing agent tells you something about bad weather and the derailment on the Boston Arkham line. You may become delayed to keep waiting for your acquaintance's train to arrive. If you do, you gain an ally. Oh, we can become delayed and gain an ally. Oh, do we want to bother doing that? That's going to restrict us. We're only going to have one action because we're going to have to stand up and then... Oh, I don't know. I don't think we're going to become delayed. We're not going to wait around. We want to have our 2 actions next time. That was the encounter phase. And of course, up last we have the lovely mythos phase. So we'll start with Mark Harrington pulling 2 tokens out of the bag. And the first one, oh, a clue. We get a clue. And I have to read up in the book again what we do when we get a clue, because we have to pull out an encounter card and decide where that clue is going to show up. Alright, so to do the clue, we just take the top card off of the encounter deck, and right now that's downtown. We're going to take that and we are going to mix it with the top 2 cards of the downtown, and downtown already has 1 clue in it, so now it's going to have a second one in it. So this is a pretty lucrative spot to start getting clues. So we take that clue and we just shuffle it to top with 2 other cards. So hopefully when somebody gets to downtown, starts having encounters, they can find some clues, because we want to put clues through research onto the Azathoth sheet before the doom gets too bad. Well, gee, that was the first token for Mark. Let's see what the second one is. And the second one is, oh, a monster. Well, of course, for Mark, we're going to spawn a monster. So we pull the bottom card of the monster deck. And, oh, what? All kinds of cultists. And this one, a hooded stalker. Monster, another human cultist. This guy is stalking. Spawn at most doom. Well, that would be, there's 1 in every location. So there's no one place that has the most doom. It's a hunter, move toward and engage the lowest. Well, you know what? Because we get a choice, spawn at the most doom, we have an equal amount of doom everywhere. There's actually 2 in East Town. We're going to put him over at Hibbs Roadhouse. So he's been staying there, and now he's going to start stalking us. And maybe Harrington can get over there and take him out. Yeah, so that's it. That's Harrington's 2 tokens. Let's now start doing Agnes. First token for Agnes is another clue. Okay, that's pretty good. We want to get clues on the board. And we have another downtown. So we take the top 2 cards off the downtown. We're really going to have to go downtown and start looking up them clues. So we're going to have 3 clue tokens in downtown now through encounters. Boom. And that's pretty good. So 3 tokens in the downtown. And the second token for Agnes out of the bag is a newspaper clipping. Oh boy. What are we going to have there? Oh, this is probably horrible. Gone but not forgotten. Waking dreams and nightmares reported through Arkham. Citizens report visions of departed loved ones. Spirits trying to warn us. Chemicals, drinking water. Test willpower. Oh my god. Testing willpower. Willpower for Agnes is 3. So we're going to get out the dice tray and test using 3. Alright, let's get out the dice tray. We're rolling 3 dice and we want to see some successes. We hope. Alright, let's see what we get for successes. We get absolutely zippity-doo-dah successes. That is horrible. Absolutely horrible. And so Agnes, then, you suffer 2 horror. Well, that's just fantastic. Agnes suffers 2 horror. Ugh. Alright, Agnes is going to suffer a couple of horror, which is absolutely not what we want. So she has 6 sanity. She's now down to 4. And that's absolute rot. Okay, we're going to zoom out. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. Alright, we're wrapping up our episode for today. We have a ton of clues down here in downtown. We've got to get there. We don't have... we do have 1 monster out on the board way far away, and he's going to be heading for Agnes because she has the least amount of strength, but maybe Kerrigan can get up there and take him out at some point. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. Really appreciate it. It really helps out my channel. And this is Arkham Horror 3rd Edition. We're playing with Mark Harrigan, and we're playing with Agnes Baker. And we're trying to figure out what's going on, and so far we haven't gotten any clues, but we've gotten beaten up pretty good. So there's that. So thanks so much, and we'll see you tomorrow for the continuation of Arkham Horror 3rd Edition, The Approach of Azathoth.